Hello, everyone. You are on the weight loss project, and I am here with one of my dear friends. And this video is all about how to reduce 4 kgs, minimum like 5 pounds in 4 days. And this is the person who is with me, who has set this example. And let me introduce my friend for 14 years, and she's a chartered accountant and all the other titles which she will introduce herself. And we are both in this journey, which is 10 weeks body transformation. And let Sakshi take over. Sakshi, go ahead.
Thanks, Kamna. Thanks for the wonderful introduction. But apart from having all the qualifications, I own a tag of Moti. So everyone used to say, "अच्छा ठीक है, तुमने इतना पढ़ लिया, ये सब अच्छा job करो," but still there is a lot way to reduce weight. So everything subsides when the physical appearance comes. So I think right now I have to just get away from this tag of Moti by just be a part of your 10 weeks program. So recently, when I 1 week back when we had a call over this and I joined your this program, so you suggested me some natural ways to reduce weight. Earlier, I was also following all these techniques of just shedding the extra weight from myself, but the way you told me that haldi wala pani and this green smoothie and all this stuff, so it helped me to reduce around 2 kgs in 4 days.
Yeah.
So I mean, and the best thing which helps me in shedding this extra weight is like not eating after 6 p.m. So I think I have read read this that it helps to that mobilizing the intestine also, and
Yes.
many other diseases also stop if you stop eating after 6. So I think that's all from my side as of now.
Yeah. So great accomplishment, I have to say. Like bravo to you. And yes, I know that हम दोनों को like पता है, like we are at that age that we know that what works for our bodies and what doesn't, and how can we do it. But there is a matter of fact when you have a accountability partner, like जैसे हम लोग अभी
Right.
ये कॉल और ये सेटअप जो है वो हम एवरी वीक करने वाले हैं, वेयर we will say that how much we have reduced in 1 week and 2 week and 3 week. So this is the journey where which helps to motivate each other. It's a positive journey. And secondly, when you have an accountability partner, so suddenly it becomes like that you have to answer. Like for example, I
Right.
overate today because of Sunday, and I had some junk, and I am still at 5,000 steps, and it's 9 o'clock my side. So that is like, now I have to do it something. So my first week body transformation, I reduced 1 pound, which is like 0.4 or 0.5 kg.
Or
Yeah.
right, right.
So why? Because you are at the beginner level. So it is like the beginner level luck, which happens. And I am still doing from 1st February onwards, I am doing this journey. So it takes time. And then when the body gets reacts to same kind of exercises, it slows the weight loss stuff. So I don't know that I have hit the plateau as of now, but yes, it is like I have to amp up my calories, I have to amp up my exercises. So this is like the journey. And why 10 week program is 10 week program मैंने इसलिए 10 weeks का बॉडी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का मेरा यही था क्योंकि आपका गोल होता है 20 किलो कम करना या फिर 50 pounds कम करना. When you look at so much big like target,
Right, right,
कि अभी तो 1 किलो भी नहीं हुआ, एंड यू गेट डिसहार्टेंड. तो इसीलिए 10
right.
का इसलिए है कि हाँ, वन वन वीक करते करते इट विल बी कि हाँ 1 week में इतना हुआ, 2 weeks में इतना हुआ. सो उससे थोड़ा मोटिवेशन लेवल मिलता है, एंड स्मॉल टारगेट्स ऑलवेज हेल्प्स. तो मैंने
Actually,
3 months में 18 pounds कम किया था. and
Great.
equivalent to I don't know how many kgs, but yeah, like 8 kgs. Yeah. So it was a healthy journey for me. मगर मैं इतना disciplined way में नहीं कर रही थी. When I was eating out, I was eating out. वो substantiate नहीं कर सकती थी, but हाँ, I amp up my steps. So that was the only trick I was doing was consistency was कि मैं 10,000 step by hook or crook कर रही थी. सेकेंडली मैं अगर जंक खा रही थी तो मैं मुझे पता था कि इससे मेरे वेट इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. सो फॉर नेक्स्ट 3 days आई विल बी ईटिंग गुड, आई विल बी ईटिंग एट होम. क्योंकि मुझे अब पता चल गया है कि अगर मैं एक मील बाहर की खाती हूँ तो मेरे को मेरी बॉडी में से वो वेट एक्स्ट्रा निकलने में 3 days लगते हैं. सो नाउ आई हैव रेड माई बॉडी दैट हाउ इट विल रिएक्ट. If I'll be eating 2 meals, it will take me around a 1 week to shred all those calories.
Right.
Whatever I'm eating at home, even if it is for oily or fried or something, it is always less troublesome than outside food. चाहे आप बाहर
Of course.
खाओगे ना तो वो भी आपका वेट इंक्रीज होगा, बट आप घर में फ्राइड खाओगे, डीप फ्राइड खाओगे, सो इट विल स्टिल इंक्रीज बट नॉट एट दैट कंसिस्टेंट लेवल. लाइक शूट अप नहीं होगा एकदम से. और मैं खुद चाहती हूँ कि हाँ लाइक ये सेलिब्रिटी कल्चर और जो ये फिटनेस कल्चर और ये जो है ये बहुत अच्छा है इफ यू आर ऑन द हेल्दी ट्रैक. सो
Right.
that is the only reason which motivates me that I want to also be young as much as I can and enjoy the life. तो यही एक है.
Actually.
ऐसा नहीं है कि हाँ लाइक इतना ही करना है कम, बट ये है कि हाँ लाइक एंजॉय करना है. सो चॉकलेट्स भी खानी है, पिज्जाज भी खाने हैं, ड्रिंक.
Because that's a life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be like,
Yeah.
you have to stop because that you can't do for a lifelong.
Yeah, we
I
cannot
mean, why
become a
to
yogi.
crave?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
We can't become
that's
a
the
yogi
point.
because we
Yeah,
are living in this kind of a culture, society,
society, right?
and it's so much fast pacing. So we cannot rigid that we are not eating out or we are not going out for drinks or we are not doing any
No,
pastries or chocolates or something. We have to
not
do.
possible.
Yeah, it is not possible.
Actually,
So, and
yeah,
secondly, life has so much of stress. You are working. I used to work. I'm on a sabbatical now. But the thing is, stress eating also is there. When we used to study for
actually,
exams, we have to study like 18 hours a day, and we have to do like overnight studying, early morning studying. So that is the time where you have to eat whatever is comfort food for.
eat.
So
Because you have to clear your exams. That was
yeah,
that
yeah,
time. That was the main target. I
yeah.
mean, you can't be concentrated on the body
And
simultaneously.
suddenly
So
now,
that makes sense actually.
yeah, and suddenly when life happens and you kick it, like you are growing up, now you are an adult, so you have to be accountable for yourself. Like you are
Okay.
responsible for this body. Whatever happens internally, it is not in our hands, but externally we can take care, we can give nourish good food, and stay healthy
Actually,
as much as possible. So this is the only thing which helped me start this. I have 66 people who have subscribed to this channel. So
wow.
I hope that this channel, I am new here, so I just make shorts and I'm not consistent with that as well. But I just hope that I want to make a community where you have to be accountable even if you are a man or a woman, and you have to be accountable for your body, because at last you cannot pop pills, right? You cannot be on that kind of a lifestyle where you are popping pills for BP, for everything. So the age
It
is,
won't make sense.
yeah. So nowadays I am reading that even youngsters are having this issue, even teenagers are having issues. And USA is a part which has morbid obesity, which is like they have to ask for extra seatbelt. I feel sorry for those people, but the thing is that it is only and only for the lifestyle changes which is required. I am not saying even I am
Actually,
on the same obesity side, but you have to be responsible for it. So first is what I recommend is like admire someone who you want to become like physical structure wise. Like you can go for the celebrities, you can go for anyone, a corporate personalities or any media personality or something like that. So have
I just want to add one thing, Kamna. Like
yeah,
earlier we are used to be slim, right?
yeah,
Maybe you in your school days and I'm in my college days. So we can have that clicks like posted in somewhere where we can see like how we look beautiful and smart when we were so slim. So instead of admiring someone else, we can admire ourselves as well,
yes.
right? Because
So
we know, I mean, when we were slim, we don't have to think about selecting clothes. I mean, ये कहाँ से लगेगा, ये कैसे लगेगा, मतलब wherever we go to the store. I mean, nowadays people used to say कि आपके size के कपड़े नहीं है.
yeah,
So it
that
really
is a bit
hurts somewhere,
challenging.
right?
Yeah.
So I think that maybe I'm wrong, but I think we have to admire ourselves. Then only we can achieve something.
Yeah, you are correct, Sakshi. Even I have read that there are certain brands who have only and only opened for people who are XL, double XL, 4XL, 5XL,
Yeah,
because they
yeah,
are not able to get the inner wears as well on their sizes. So I
actually.
feel very sorry. मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ, like definitely you should be inclusive of all people of every size, shape, everything. But the thing is that society never takes in. I have to say that society never accepts it. It's a
Actually,
hard fact. I don't know about, I can say that Indian community is like, there will be people who will be saying at your back or something. Even if you will be feeling very confident in your body shape or something, but there'll be people who will be, saying at your back that, the bumps are high or the
yeah.
thighs are big or your
Body shaming, they
yeah,
used to do
yeah.
that.
So this is the kind of a body shaming which happens, and not even like
Right.
who are like extended family. Your own family member do it. That don't wear this
Actually,
because this is not looking good on you. So that
right.
actually, even if you have so many degrees under your belt, but you don't feel confident, you feel
Actually,
hiding your body will make you confident because in loose t-shirts or loose clothes you might be feeling better because your skin is not
actually.
showing, you are feeling better, that your body shape is not showing, and you become like a square because we wear loose square shape of rectangle ban jata hai.
Actually,
So
right.
and if you see some girl who is like confident in her body and not wearing much uh, big clothes, then people will also say that haven't she looked in herself in the mirror, that why she's walking like this. So
Right. उसको
society will,
देख के आ जाती.
even if they do it not for the XL size but reduce size as well. So
Yeah.
um,
I know.
this is the irony. So I have been on like I have always been, since childhood I have been on a chubbier side. So I have never been lean.
Yeah.
Okay, lean मैं कभी भी नहीं थी. So I never expect, even out of 10 weeks program, I don't expect me to be a zero figure or a lean person. I cannot be lean.
Because we have other things to do, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we are not that because we have to nurture our family also. We have to go to office also.
right,
So being slim is just to be healthier. That's
right,
it, I think. But we can't be a zero figure, never, because
right.
that's not our cup of tea. We have to be. There are other things which we have to be taken care.
And
So I
secondly,
think
we have to, I think for teenagers, especially for the teenagers or the girls who aspire to become like a perfect size or shape of a celebrity or something, I think they should only aspire to become a shape or a size of their mothers or grandmothers, because that is the heredity we have. So if the
actually,
mother was at this age and this kind of a body structure, you will be only falling in that category. So you should not have like aspirations that I will become supernova character. Like if that was the size in the family, you are blessed or you are cursed with that kind of a figure. So you cannot aspire to become like, no, I will become something different. No, it cannot happen. So that has to be understood by your within. The acceptance level has to be there, which I,
actually,
so why 10-week program is like I want to incorporate. I am still just having two ambitions, which is like 10,000 steps per day, which I always do over and above that. And secondly, not eating anything after 6. If something like this Sunday happens, I stop it by 7. So just extending by 1 hour. So that is the only thing. I may increase my calories. So I calculate my calories, I calculate my sleep, and I calculate the water intake. And that's why I've bought this. So this is like a mason jar, and this is the straw, bamboo straw. So when you drink your water, you're actually exercising so that, your jawline becomes like this. So it helps. So this is like a trick which you can even do while, drinking water. So
Wow.
yeah,
I was not knowing it earlier.
yeah, so this was the trick which, because I have time, I read on health and all that. So these are the small tricks which I use. So this is how I reduce my face fat a bit. So like this, and if you are watching your TV, you can become like this. Do like this for some time, and this will also happen. So this is like, some weird stuff which I try. So my sister actually told me that she used to chew chewing gum,
Yeah,
which is
but
actually
I
not
think
good
it's not a
because
good,
it has a lot of
actually.
sugar. Yeah, it has a lot of.
Right.
And secondly, what I think one should practice is whatever you are eating out of a packet, like a packed food, because we have a lot of packed food. Here we have everything packed. So we have to check the sugar and the sodium level in that.
Right.
So what like मेरा खुद का पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है कि मैंने अपना सॉल्ट जो था, एक तो वैसे ही मैं पिंक सॉल्ट यूज करती हूँ, आई डोंट यूज वाइट, जस्ट लाइक यू. बट मैंने अपना सॉल्ट इनटेक बहुत कम कर दिया. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, इन आवर ट्रेडिशनल एशियन कुकिंग, वी पुट 1 teaspoon of salt in boiling our dals and pulses and everything. So
Right.
instead of that, I am not putting that 1 teaspoon of salt. I am putting after the boiling. So it is bit,
हाँ.
फीका फीका लगता है, but after a while, the you develop that taste. तो उससे क्या है कि सॉल्ट लेवल भी कम हो जाता है, क्योंकि वेट डिक्रीजिंग के लिए शुगर सॉल्ट लेवल बहुत ज्यादा, यू हैव टू रीड अबाउट इट. So now what happens is, if I go out like sometimes and have a dinner out, I suddenly get a kick कि ये food में बहुत sodium है.
हाँ, होता है ये जब भी आप
So
सॉल्ट.
so when I eat it, and especially मैंने notice किया, मैं Mediterranean food ज्यादा prefer करती हूँ, क्योंकि उसके अंदर चिकपी से बना होता है उनका मोस्टली सारा कुछ. तो इजी रहता है. और एक ही फ्राइड आइटम होता है विच इज फलाफल, काइंड ऑफ अ बॉल्स काइंड होता है, और साथ में वो सैलेड वगैरह देता है. तो मैं मोस्टली जब भी प्रेफर करती हूँ बाहर जाना, तो मैं वही कैटेगरी का खाना पसंद करती हूँ, इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ पिज्जाज एंड पास्ताज एंड ऑल दैट.
Actually.
हाँ, तो उसके अंदर वो बहुत कम सॉल्ट डालते हैं. सो इफ you want to eat out, and if you're going on a evening out or girls night out or date or something like that, stick to the Mediterranean food rather than Indian food. क्योंकि इंडियन फूड जो है वो सारी जगह करी बेस्ड होते हैं हमारे मोस्टली.
हाँ,
has a
right.
based curry, and the curry is
With
made
lots of butter and ghee.
butter, everything is there. So वो उसकी
Spices.
कैलोरीज जो होती है वो बहुत हाई होती है. सो इट्स बेटर टू ऑप्ट फॉर. एंड सेकेंड वो cuisine which I tried when I was in Dubai was this Korean, I think Korean food था या Thai food था. तो वो बहुत ही लाइट होता है. That is also very bland in taste, and it is very light. सो मोस्टली सैलेड्स होते हैं, वाइट नूडल होता है, एंड स्टीम्ड होती हैं मोस्टली चीजें, रादर देन फ्राइड, बेक्ड होती हैं. तो वो चीजें जो होती हैं. एंड सेकेंडली, आई डोंट ड्रिंक लॉट ऑफ कोक. आई एम नॉट अ कोक ड्रिंकर. सो हियर पीपल आर लाइक लिविंग ऑन सोडाज एंड कैंस एंड ऑल दैट. तो मैं नहीं करती. अभी रिसेंटली मैंने देखा था कि एक 0 कैलोरी कोको कोला की बॉटल निकली. So that I tried because I was attending something and it was offered free. So that was the only time I tried that, and I liked it. But I am not that big fan of. I would like to just put some lemon in the water and that's it. वो मतलब आई एम नॉट दैट यूज टू इट. सो पहले जब शुरू किया था मैंने, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था दैट आई एम पनिशिंग माई सेल्फ, बट देन आई स्टार्टेड डेवलपिंग रिलेशनशिप विद फूड लाइक दिस इज क्योरिंग मी. So I am
Actually,
not eating for my taste buds, but I am eating to just keep my body healthy. और even if मैं तुम्हें अभी बोल रही हूँ that you know you go for the green teas and all that, which I started in my time, but now I am getting you know bit lazy on drinking my smoothies or something. So that's why I started this 10 weeks, so that you know I get some accountability partner, and that's how we ended up together. So this is
right.
you know motivating each other, even if like you know you think that I am just doing a favor to you. Actually you are doing the favor to me as well, because when you
We
say
both
that,
are doing favor to each other,
yeah,
actually.
yeah, and at the end it is you know helping each other. You are also
Actually,
getting helped and I am also getting helped, because when I say again and again that Sakshi has reduced 2 kgs in 4 days, it one, I become very proud that you know whatever I said, it worked on her, and secondly it gives pumps me that I have to do as well. So
actually.
that is the fun part. So I have some
And
questions.
I think, Kamna, just to add here,
uh,
like whenever you have accountability partner, you stop doing wrong things actually,
True
because you
that.
have to give a weekly check to her, like
True
कि
that.
अच्छा कितना reduce हुआ.
True
So
that.
you become consistent on more things as well. मतलब बाहर का थोड़ा avoid करोगे
Yeah.
आप थोड़ा steps और मतलब I think that motivates each other
Yeah.
to achieve a particular goal.
That is the only reason when I created this channel, because I know that this is weight loss and everything. When you Google anything like how to reduce this thing, there are
N
multiple
number of
channels
things.
and there are multiple articles on this. And if I have to do something, I get confused altogether. So I actually wanted to make a playbook for anyone in future, even for myself, because women's body change every day, every time, every year.
Right. Agree.
So
Agree. Yeah.
I cannot say that this time I'm reducing, then after some time I might gain weight, and then again. So I have to even make this playbook. It's a kind of a, you know, I'm saving this playbook for myself, because even if anyone will click or not click, but I will go back to this video and check it on myself, that how did I have to learn from you in future. So
Right.
that
Right.
is the only intent for all this, that if you are, or anyone who is starting, or in the similar kind of a boat, and you know want to do it, just have an accountability partner. If you don't have any, just come here and after
We
1 week
can help.
listen to us, and maybe in future we can go live and take all the questions as well, if you know people are joining in. So we will set up
Right.
some time. So we will be sticking to one video a week on this, where we are
Okay.
sharing
Fine.
our status, what way we have done, or what how much weight we have reduced. So currently my weight is 166 pounds, which is closely to 74, and yours
Okay.
is
78.
78, so which is close to one, I don't know in pounds. So yeah, 78 kgs. Okay. So I started my journey from 84. So my weight was like 84. So now it has come here. So my best weight was in future, like where I was getting compliments that, you know, you look very nice, was 67. So that was the only weight I know, that the lowest weight which I was. So in like, you know, during I was with you, like when we were working together. That was
Okay. I
yeah.
remember that bike wala story. Ah, you owe me, right?
Yeah.
I drag you. You just have to sit on my back and I have to drag my
So
Activa
you are
and
the second person in my life. So my father had a scooter, the Bajaj scooter. So since childhood, I used to do the same thing which I did with you. I used to do with my dad as well. Okay. So you are the second person where on whose bike I sit like that. But yeah, like
it
that's
was
the,
actually a good memory.
yeah, that is the fun memory we have of our travels to office. But
Yeah.
it was a time where we were confused back then as well, I think. And that time also we were having the same weight loss journey and all that. And yeah,
Yeah.
life happens
I
and
think that's the one which keeps us connecting every time.
yeah. So weight loss will be connecting us for, the eternity till we die.
So many. Right.
So let's take some questions and we both will
Okay.
answer. And these are the questions when I Googled some kind of a weird weight loss stuff. So I saw that these are the questions which most of the people who begin their weight loss journey or something, they have these kinds of doubts. So I will
Okay.
ask, and first you will answer and then I'll answer. So
Okay.
first is when did we start our weight loss project? So,
Okay. So I started 1 week before,
hmm,
right? When I just see your one of the posts, and then I come to know that you are about to start the 10-week wala. So that really motivates me. So I think 1 week before I have only joined this program.
okay. So, but before that, you were doing some diet or exercise, something?
Yeah, yeah, I was doing from the last around 15, 16 years. This
Okay.
is a continuous process. I think till my last breath, I'm doing this. But if you say some seriously with some good techniques, with some good methods, was 1 week before, which is showing me an immense results as well. So that's this.
So, I started from February onwards, February 2023, when I came back from India. So my last visit to India. And my previous was when the COVID hit 2019, right? So that time
Right.
we were all at home and everything was like work from home setup was there. So back then I was working as well. So that time, what I did was, and I reduced back then, I was less weight in this and I reached 150 pounds, which is like close to 68, 69 in 3 months. And but
Wow.
back then I reduced like 20 pounds in 3 months. And what technique back then I tried was, I was eating everything at home. I did not even put any single thing in my mouth from outside. And no food was also available because the restaurants was closed or something. Here it was not that much, but yeah, we were restraining to not eat out. And secondly, I used to take a walk before and after every meal. So whatever I'm putting in my mouth, I said that I have to earn it by walking or doing some steps. So I used to stay back then in a condo. So we had a outdoor, just a kind of a society community kind. So we used to go out, walk for like 4,000 steps, come back, eat, again go for 2,000 steps. So every meal के साथ like 3 meals खानी है. So 3 meals में मैं ऐसे करती थी. And even Arvind also did it, and he also reduced a lot. So I can share my photo. Back then it was like, so we got so lean even eating inside. And I used to do all the experiments of eating bajra, ragi, jowar, roti. So everything was there. We were measuring everything which we were eating, and we were eating a lot, like everything we were eating inside. So back then it was there. So my journey started from February again. Life happens and you gain back again because the journey
Right.
not continue.
That's called the life.
Yeah, that's called the life. And I think it should be changing as well. Next is what's your ideal goal weight? Numbers,
60. 60.
60 kgs.
But if you talk about my BMI, it's 55, but I'm okay with 60.
Okay. So I want to be on the perfect BMI. So my weight, according to the BMI, should be 50. So my
Okay.
ideal goal will be 50 kgs, which I have never seen in my life, I think. So yeah, like never means like, in childhood when it
I
was like
mean, yeah.
40, maybe back then my weight would be 60, 50. So yeah, so I have never seen my perfect, like, so yeah, that will be my ideal one. So uh, why are we on the journey?
Oh. I mean, this is the one of the toughest. Actually, frankly speaking, I'm not doing for anyone. I mean, to impress some guy or something. It's not like that. So this is for my self confidence, because in spite of everything in life, right? You still, because the first appearance speaks, right? The
Yeah.
way we dress, the way everything. If we buy the costliest clothes, but if the body is not that kind of, it won't suits you, right? So I think for my self confidence and for giving the genuine favor to Mother Earth, right? Just shredding the extra pound which we I mean, so I think doing that justification to her, and and to get fit in my old clothes which are just lying in the cupboard, with the hope that it will get fit me
So
one or
for the clothes, I have a question. Are you that kind of a person who buys clothes and if it doesn't fit, you think that in 5 kilos I will be fitting in and you keep that clothes in your closet? Are you that kind of a person?
yeah, yeah.
Even I am. So I have clothes. So 2019 or 2021, when I was like 68, 67, or 69, whatever, in 60s, lower 60s. So I bought a bunch of clothes. Okay. They were fitting very nice back then. After that, it was not. So I still have ambitions that I will wear it again. And yeah,
Right.
that's the irony of life. But yeah, that is it. So for me, why I am on the journey is one, I have a thyroid condition. Secondly,
Okay.
I have to plan my family. So for that purposes, I have to reduce because ultimately you gain weight again. So as healthy as possible. And third, my mom has arthritis. So my knees have become sensitive. So the best part to reduce the knee pains is to reduce your weight and walk
Right.
and eat correct. And by that I can avoid so the process in future which might happen. So that is the only thing for the health purposes. And for purposes like you mentioned, this is the also true. So recently what happened was like when I was 178 pounds, which is close to 80s range. I bought bunch of clothes from this brand Gap, and they were like loose fitted uh, pair, like shorts and shirt. So I was not wearing it. I thought that once I'll reduce more, I will be fitting well in that. So what happened? This weight loss happened, 18 pounds happened. Now those clothes are loose. And
Right.
now they fit so perfectly that everyone was asking, where did you bought it? And it was like a very simple, plain brand, plain white shirt, plain stuff. And a lot of people were like commenting that, where did you bought this from on my Instagram? And I was like, this is a very simple, very minimal cloth, simple white one. I have just, and I never have a belt because nothing is like, dropping out. So I never had a belt. So what I did was I had a packet
Ribbon.
like
You told me.
ribbon. Yeah. So I actually
Yeah.
tied it with the ribbon so that the shorts don't fall down. So this is like, some other world. People have so many problems in the world. I have this problem in the world, which is good one. So yeah, I'm happy with it. So this is why I am on the journey, that I want to have good clothes, and I have a lot of clothes. I don't want to give away those clothes because that is like the investment I do. Some people are interested in buying gold, silver, jewelry, diamond. I am interested in buying my clothes, good quality clothes, which last for longer. So those are very costly ones, and I want to.
And I think, Kamna, it's not like that. I mean, you are good doing justification to the environment as well, because just throwing away the clothes or giving to someone and then buying it again, so it's not good.
Yeah,
If you can fit in that clothes by just extra efforts or something, I think it's good.
right. So that's why I want to create. There is a lot of people who are creating a capsule wardrobe. So what happens is we women have a tendency when we open our closets or cupboards, always we say we don't have things to wear. We don't have
Right.
anything to wear. So this is the same with me. So I researched on this, that why does this happen to women? So why do women always say, even I'd say, that I don't have anything to wear? Because we don't have a capsule wardrobe. We don't invest in
Okay.
a capsule wardrobe. So what is capsule wardrobe? It's simple, plain clothes which can be combined together or mixed together to make one clothes with seven looks.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
that is the goal which I have, and I am creating it, but it will be a slow and steady because
So
there.
whenever you visiting India, you have to create my own capsule wardrobe. Okay.
Yes, yes, definitely. But with Indian clothes is different because Indian clothes has much more variety. Like you have so
Ah,
many beautiful colors, you have so many beautiful prints and all that, and you want to. And every time in summer, you have some kind of a different color theme and everything. So here,
actually,
people prefer a lot of simple clothes, like plain clothes.
plain clothes.
uh, Means the place where I live, they even don't wear lipsticks. So colored lipsticks and everything they don't wear. They are very pretty actually. So the skin color is so nice, and they don't even wear a lipstick. They wear plain white clothes so much because of the heat. So they are not investing
Hmm.
just white clothes to anything. But I think there is a religious to white color and black color. So white and black color has become worldwide the safest colors to wear.
Actually,
Yeah.
right. And
And
it fits and suits to every color as well. I mean,
yeah.
every texture gets
Yeah,
melded
for
with it.
me, I think I have to say when I wear white, I am very conscious because when you put makeup and everything, we have brown skin tones, right? So
Ah,
when we put foundation and everything, so it gets sometimes, you get on your
ah,
clothes. So for me, the safest color is beige, brown shades.
right.
So when I wear white clothes, I'm very conscious that I will not eat anything or I will drop something on my white clothes. So for me, the safe one is beige. And I always carry that Tide pen. So there is a Tide pen, which is a stain remover pen. So whenever
Oh
if
wow.
there is a lipstick or something, you just put that pen, it's a pen form, and it removes all your stains instantly.
I have to check in India as well.
I
Maybe
think
on Amazon or
check on Amazon. It has on Amazon. Tide stain
okay.
remover pen. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a good thing
Yeah.
because this happens to whenever you wear
Everyone.
the white now, it
Yeah.
happens. It happens
Yeah.
actually.
So I have to carry for
Ah,
me and for Arvind as well, that if he drops something or I drop something, so we have something to, because sometimes it happens when you are living here, you get tend to attract towards lighter shades of colors. Like you have a lot of variety, but you are having
actually,
more colors, and instead of colors, you go for the lighter tones because everything is sober here. So even
ah,
they like prints, like they like tie and dye print.
wow,
Tie and dye is
wow.
very much. Polka dots is too much here. Like people like polka dots. These are the standard prints which we always see in summer season or something.
Yeah,
So yeah, type and do check on Amazon. You might get it.
I will, I will, I will. I will.
So let's jump to the next question. Um, what inspires you? What inspires you for weight loss?
This weight loss journey. I think the comments of people that you have everything but thoda patli ho jao so you look more beautiful, and I think that also some back of the mind is inspiring me to get the shred of this extra weight. And in my profession, I think the more presentable I look, the more confident I look matters a lot. So that's also a reason for being fit, not that zero figure, but yeah, I mean, so kind so that I don't look like कभी कहीं से fat निकल रहा है कभी कहीं से. It's not like that. So I think that's inspire me to
So
shedding the extra weight.
so for that, do you have like body shapers and all that? Do you have in your closet?
I earlier I used to wear, but as I have a long sitting job, so I can't wear it because it's really uncomfortable. I mean, if I have to concentrate on the body shaper clothes or something, I can't concentrate on my work. But my work is more
Right.
important for me. So I think I stop wearing that whenever I visit any parties, or I don't wear, because whatever I have, it's okay, right?
Right.
I am doing some activity, or I am moving, I am just restricting my diet and I'm doing something. But it's okay. Why to harm my own body? Because
Right.
I have read somewhere, because if you wear that shapers for a very long, it hampers your body.
Right.
So I stopped wearing that
Yeah.
thing.
So I wear it for a short interval. I don't wear like for office work or something. I have never wear for the office per se, but I wear for like when I'm wearing a dress or something, which is
Yeah,
like, or if I'm attending any event. So you have to just go sit and listen
right. Come.
to the speaker or some play or something. So you just have to just go step outside your car, go there, sit and come back.
Right,
You're not
right,
eating,
right,
you're not drinking anything. So that I wear it for such events. Like not more than that. I have few, but I don't wear it on regular basis. I just wear for formal occasions or something. That's it.
right, right, right,
So for me, what inspires me is definitely the celebrities. Lot of celebrities. I follow them on social media. Bollywood, Hollywood. Adele is one of the singer who is very famous here. She shed lot of weight. She's an Australian singer, and she was morbid obesity. So she was like this much, like her face was,
right.
and she is now lean and everything.
Wow.
I see people who is like Anil Kapoor, Sunil Shetty, Shilpa Shetty, Malaika Arora,
Yeah, Shilpa
uh,
Shetty, though, I mean,
uh, and these people like I don't know, but Malaika Arora actually inspires me a lot because
actually, she has a perfect figure.
she has a perfect figure. She is getting trolled for a lot of different reasons. But
Yeah, that's her
on the
personal life.
positive side, she is trolled because she looks that hot. She can carry any outfit.
Yeah,
And
actually, at such a age.
yeah, Shilpa Shetty, she also does
Yeah,
nice. So even
uh,
Bhagyashri, the actress
yeah,
who is
she's
married,
beautiful, actually.
she does it in a very natural way. I follow.
Coco also wants to come on the video.
Oh
Hey,
my
Coco,
God, hi.
hi. Say hi to everyone. She heard.
Nice.
चलो हो गया. He's also listening, actually.
He's also on the diet. We
Yes,
have our
sir,
friend
but
here.
actually, Kamna,
Yeah.
I really can say whenever he has some heavy food or something, he skips that next meal.
Oh, really?
I don't know how. Yeah. I mean, he don't eat so much, and I mean, whenever he eats something very heavily or he's not digesting, he keeps on walking.
Wow.
I mean, maybe that's inbuilt
That's
in these dogs
right,
or something,
right, right.
but he keeps on maintaining his diet accordingly. I
Wow.
mean,
So we have our friends here who has two pugs. So the
wow.
elder pug is was diagnosed with obesity here.
Okay.
Doctor recommended the dog to reduce the weight. So they
Uh,
reduced the food content for the dog because he was not at
yeah.
all, he was so lazy to walk in even. So
Mm.
that was the reason they showed to the doctor, and doctor said that he has to reduce some weight. So he was on actually the reduction. Uh, so
Yeah. But luckily, he's very active. Touch wood.
that's nice. That's nice. So I have come across few people here in my office when I was working. They were into weight loss surgeries. So here people actually take,
Yeah. Liposuction, I think, na you
yeah.
called it.
So
Uh,
before liposuction, doctor actually recommends this thing which we are doing.
okay.
Maybe bit extreme part of it. So the doctor recommended to have liquids, to have solid just one meal, and no eating after 6. So that was the kind of thing. So in India, I saw one of my office colleagues. They did some liposuction, if I'm not wrong, and they used to eat so tiny because the doctor recommended it before the surgery. So before and after the surgery, they used to eat very little. So
Yeah,
technically, the surgery, whatever happens, the thing which you do before and after makes you shed more weight. So that
actually,
if you are
actually.
in the, so if you opt for a surgery sometime in future, this is the lifestyle which you have to incorporate, because you have,
I think, I mean, instead of having that lifelong thing by having that
right.
liposuction or liposuction, better to restrict from now so that you don't harm your body. Because one of my friends has also done this kind of activity. So he can't have more than one roti at a time. I
Yes.
mean, and slowly and gradually he feels so hungry, he feels so agitated.
Yeah.
So I think instead of going for all these things, if you can do all this by some natural ways, just
Right.
restricting
Yeah.
outside food, so
Yeah.
that's more beneficial for the body as well.
True. True. So this is the question on all about this. Have you any weight loss, tried any weight loss treatment or considered to have one?
I way back, I mean, 5 years uh, ago, I have that VLCC guy joined it, but
Okay.
it's just a temporary, and I prefer to keep on going to some naturopathy. So within a 6 months or so, I try to go just for 2 3 days, just to detoxify my body. It's not like weight loss because it's hardly help you to reduce, I mean, some pounds or some kilos, but it gains. So that is good for detoxification,
Mm.
right? Because in I mean cities we don't have that natural food or natural stuff,
True.
so
True.
that's a detoxification. But I keep on this weight loss journey for a long time. But right now I'm very keen and very strict toward what I am doing. Just to have a because I have a accountability partner like you.
Yeah. So I think first time I went for the doctor was when my parents took me when I was actually gaining weight. So the reason was I was doing sitting in my, I think, 10th standard or ninth standard. I was sitting a lot for studies and I was gaining weight. So my parents took me to, my mom took me to a nutritionalist. So he made a diet chart back then. So that, if that is considered a treatment, so I was back then taking a treatment. Then I started a lot of diets and all. I did a lot of fat diets, like only smoothie diet, only soup diet. I used to do all those things from very long time. It used to work for some time and then I stop and then again.
Right,
So
right.
now I'm at the age where I have accepted my body. I love my body however it is, in whatever shape it is.
That's the
So
main
yeah,
thing.
so I don't have any say if my the biceps are not perfect or something. I wear full sleeves so that it is not showing or something. So maybe cut sleeves or sleeveless is not for me. So I take it, I appreciate it, and I move on. I'm not sucking up that why I can't wear it, because that's it. I cannot change it. I cannot cut my skin. So
Right.
that was the one. I also got Ozempic injections, which was like in 2020. So Ozempic injections are they are actually made for diabetic patients. So I am a hypothyroid patient. So for me, weight loss is very difficult. If a person who is not on a thyroid, he or she can reduce weight more than me by doing similar effort. I have to do double the effort to reduce the similar amount of weight. So for example, I cannot reduce in 4 days, I cannot reduce 2 kgs. So for me it is big difficult. For me to reduce 2 kgs, it will take a week or so. So it will take
Okay.
longer time. So I have to treat my thyroid accordingly. So I have that. I got it after my marriage. So I used to pray in the starting when I was childhood that I think that, you know, if you get thyroid, you can reduce weight by the medication. But it actually doesn't happen like this. So that is like, so I tried these injections which you put once a week, and they curb your hunger, and they are effective to reduce your weight. So I took it for a month, and I was actually not that my doctor recommended. So I was like, let me try it out. So it was like one injections per week, and in 4 weeks, I reduced like 4 pounds, which is like close to 2.5 kgs. Yeah. So I was like, no, I am not in for it, and I did not want it. My gut feeling was saying that I can do much more better to myself without having drugs in my
Right.
and
Right.
for me. So I was like, no, so I stopped after that. So that is the only I think treatments and everything I did, and yeah, I also opted for a gym trainer and all that. So a lot of money has shed to
So
all this.
that's not a treatment. I think that's important
Yeah,
to be physically active. I mean, if you right now you are aiming to have that 10,000 steps every day, so that's also good. I mean, instead of just going gym and weighing everything. So I mean, basically the funda is to be active and to be fit.
right.
That's it. I think that
So
makes sense.
what's your idea on quick weight loss or fast results?
Nothing can be achieved. It's my ideology. What my parents taught कि कुछ भी short term में achieve नहीं होता. Whatever you achieve with a short term is, I mean, it disappears. It
Yes.
has no effects. So for me, अब हमारे education में भी we have to be consistent towards the education, right?
Right.
अगर आप स्टार्टिंग में नहीं कर रहे हो तो आपको 2-2 घंटे 3-3 घंटे आपके एग्जाम से पहले, फिर जब आपका एग्जाम मिल जाता है तो यू हैव टू सिट फॉर 18 आवर्स. सो नथिंग कैन बी अचीव इन अ शॉर्ट पीरियड. So fine, you have to be consistent with your goal until you achieved it, and for that also you have to be a maintenance,
Right.
right, to be that goal for your lifelong. So for me, अभी मैंने भी बहुत सारा वीडियोस देखा है, लाइक एक महीने में 10 किलो एंड 1 वीक में 10 किलो. सो इट आई थिंक मे बी इट वर्क्स फॉर सम पीपल. I'm not commenting on that because if it is not working to someone, they might have not made the videos. But for me, if you talk about me, I mean, I'm not in for that because I can't harm my body to be not eating for a whole day, just an apple or just a lemon water or something, because
Yeah.
I have to work, right? Because I have to earn for my family.
Right.
So I can't be on that. I can't crave myself. So by eating healthy, by just restricting the night food, night cravings, so we can achieve. Okay, fine, maybe like किसी को पहले मिलेगा, किसी को बाद में. But हाँ, it has to be consistent and it takes time, right?
Right.
So I think for me is like that only.
Perfect. Perfect. For me as well, I think I do Google it sometimes that you know, if an event is happening, or last year my brother's wedding, I was doing it like, you know, in few months, because it was like a very quick one. So I was like in 10 kgs in 1 month. It did not happen. Never happens. Never
No.
happens. So it's stupid to people who are going there and checking, because now every article says that it is risky. The healthy is
Right.
only 2 pounds a week, and you know, just 8 pounds or five kgs or 7-8 kgs a month is
But yeah,
recommended.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I want to add one thing, Kamna, just for your viewers. One of my neighbor has done this kind of activity. He's restricted his diet. He was just having a fruit and this water, different types of smoothies. He was not having that typical rotis made of anything, right? No rice, no dal, nothing. And now what happens to him? He just lost his hairs because of malnutrition.
oh,
And he has to go with this, what do you say? I am not able to recall the exact name, where you have to just,
hair transplant.
uh, Yeah, that
It
kind of stuff.
is
So he has done because he was around in 25 or 26 years old. So he has to go for his marriage. So he has to go for all this stuff. So I think you rightly said the food should be full of nutrition. So it won't impact because I have seen many people कि जब वो वेट लॉस करते हैं उनका फेस का ग्लो खत्म हो जाता है, डार्क सर्कल्स आ जाते
right.
हैं, एंड आई थिंक वी डोंट वांट एट दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टफ.
True that.
So
I consent with your feeling, and I think sometimes when my hair fall also happens, I also go and check my diet. Like sometimes I am not like a I'm not a roti lover since childhood.
ah,
So for
right, right,
me, it is like brown rice and a dal is perfect for me. Plain boiled
same.
dal and some
Uh,
rice, white rice, whatever is available in the kitchen. I am very happy with that. I eat bread as well. I am very happy in eating bread. Childhood में हमको बताया गया है कि one bread is equal to two rotis because that's why it is
right,
called as double roti. So uh, this bread which I eat is made up of grains. So it has no flour. So it is only having grains and grains. So pulses se bani hoti and all that. So it is a different brand of bread I eat. But I eat when I eat that bread, I am counting my calories. So the apps which I use for before you, I was just making myself accountable for my journey, and those are the apps which helpful are one is Lose It for counting all my calories and second is the Fitbit. So I had an Apple Watch. I was not happy with the Apple Watch myself, so I turned to Fitbit for that because you also burn calories while you sleep as well. So
right.
while you are in the weight loss journey, your sleep also plays very important role. Your water intake,
Actually,
a lot of time I have put on shorts as well. Your sleep is very important. You don't have to just do like on food or your activity as well. You have to take care of your sleep patterns as well. So sometimes something
right.
goes in my brain and I am not able to sleep or something. So next day I come up very irritated and all. So I try to not
It happens.
yeah. So I try to take 8 to 9 hours of sleep, which helps me and my body to rest. Because when you are amping your steps like 15,000 or 20,000 a day, your body is actually not that much which can regenerate quickly in the morning. So, for example, when I do steps like till 9 or 10 at night, I'm not able to wake up at 6 in the morning next day and again do steps because my legs are still tired. So I have to give good amount of break for my legs to rest to get that energy back to do it. So my legs, my thighs have been heavier because my grandmother had heavy thighs. So that
Okay.
so when
Parental.
yeah, so when I walked, I saw the change in my legs. So that was like the only factor which made me motivate to go ahead and walk. So that's why I was like, I might not be going to gym regularly, but I have the ability to walk. So walking is the best exercise to start as a beginner and just take care of your food, sleep, and not eat after 6. These are the
Yeah.
basics which I
Basic fundas.
basics which every beginner level weight loss, if you want to try, you can go ahead with it and try it out. So I think we end up our conversation here, and let's try and hope that next week I come up with the good results and we can have more conversations around. But this week
Right.
I had a lot of junk food. I was not able to walk that much, and I was doing some at-home projects, and that was the only reason behind it. So next week, I think I will be motivated by this conversation, and next week we will come up around Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
With shredding of extra pounds.
Yeah. So do follow us, do subscribe us. If you like this conversation, we will be doing all our weekly updates here. And if you have any questions, do write us in our comment section, and show some love. Share with people who are interested to join this journey. And if you want to follow us, we both are on Instagram. And yeah, everything is like we have. I think I have never been confident to share my weight with anyone. So this is the first time I have shared
Same here.
on a
When
public.
you asked about
Yeah.
my weight, I was like, oh my god, what you said?
Yeah.
ठीक है चलो.
Yeah, like then I was like that, if I am not confident in my body, how can I, ask people to be confident? First you have to live your life whatever weight you have, and do your efforts to go ahead and do your effort to lean yourself, or perfect, or any person or personality you have to connect with. So that is the only thing I can say. So signing off for today. So
Okay. Bye everyone. Bye Kamna.
bye, bye,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.